When I'm puffing on a potent, silent, but I stay strapped. Gave her wood, now she talking about family tree. You know it ain't that. Ain't got time for the bad bees, dog. I got money on mine. Watch my chain too long, have me nervous. I put money on your mind. The Cali be potent, that girl is a bogus. I can't risk my seed. My heart too low, took L's like fug. Chair and all of that. Fireworks going off right outside the studio. I don't even support them things.
Each console's pad with, like, take its pros with its cons, if that makes sense. Because, like, I'm telling you, they bought, like, even, I'll give you an example, like, PlayStation is so comfortable in the hand, but because the analog sticks are both in the middle right here, constantly your fingers are here, which means that when you're trying to use the D-pad or A and certain things, it's like you really do have to stretch. But Xbox has a similar thing. It's like it sits so well in the hand and the analogs are in such a good place, but everything's so spaced out that again you do have to reach for certain things. So like I said, you just have to take each pad, each brand's pad with its pros and cons, because that's how it comes. But I didn't want the Nitro Deck Plus because, like I said, the analog is up here, and for me, most of my games I need my analog stick because that's how I turn the camera, or that's how I aim quickly, or yeah, some of them that's how you switch to the weapon, especially in things like what's it called, Saints Row. Like, you use that quite a lot. So for me, all of this, because like I said, my fingers tend to be up here, it's within reachability, and for me, I have the ability to kind of move with that mid section of my finger and still touch a button with ease. So for me, I went for the original. I just didn't see what the hype was about personally. I felt like, apart from that and the rumbles, because I've heard a lot of bad things about the rumble on this model, but I don't really care about rumble, to be fair. Like, as long as the rumble's not basic like a £10 console, I wouldn't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, rumble, even for me, the rumble sometimes on this is a bit too much. It's so realistic that, like, say I'm like, for example, I smoke, so sometimes at night I might be playing Saints Row and you might swerve, cross and hit a truck and you feel the rumble, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that shit wakes you up and it's not a nice wake up, it's kind of like it jogs you a bit, which is good if you were really driving, but I'm in a game, I don't really want to be shocked every 20 seconds. So for me, I was just like, look, take the risk, because I don't really feel like I'm gonna be let down, because I've heard so much good things about this pad. So yeah, so this is, yeah, camera, this is the Nitro Deck limited edition model. So we're gonna start with, I'm gonna unbox the pad, show you what's in the box, etc. Then I'm gonna unbox this bad boy, show you what's in there. Then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and connect this to my phone, see how we get on, see if I can manage to bang one game of Call of Duty. Then we're gonna go over here quick. I'm probably gonna drive around in Saints Row for 5-10 minutes to see how I feel about it. Maybe aim, take some shots with the guns in Saints Row just to see the pad feelability, and then I'll give you a quick feedback. So yeah, that will be that. So let's get straight into it. Let's chuck those up there for a second. So with the Neo S, like I might sound so sneaky when I say this, but I always rate companies who send their items with quality boxes. And this, you might be like, it's such a stupid thing, or why does that excite you? But for me, it's like, put respect on your product if you really believe in it. And I know some people who will be like, why is that such a big thing to you? But for me, like, as a user of any device, you're kind of like, how do I explain it? It's like, it's about an experience. I don't buy a controller because of the controller. I'm buying it for example, the fact that's emerald green, it brings back my childhood nostalgia from Game Boy days. I can also see the internal, so it gives it that cool nostalgic effect as well, because like I said, I'm a person who, I build computers, so to be able to see the internals of my controller, that's amazing. Like, it does something for my brain. And then you have the aspect of, I should, in theory, based upon what they've said, I can connect this to a PC, my mobile phone, or even a smart TV, so it gives me usability on multiple platforms, as well as, for example, my Switch. I could use this as a extra pad for a friend to play with, or for me to play with, and give my friend the standard pads to use. So do you get what I'm trying to say? It's, for me, yeah, man, it's always a good thing when the box is quality, because I can see what the item looks like. It's very clear, it's a nice gloss, the Neo S is done well, the box just feels quality, and it makes me feel like if I was to ever want to sell this, it's worth holding on to the box, because the box would just do something in terms of the sell. You know, there's some things like what's another good one, like Apple is kind of like this. Like some of their boxes, as simple as they are, because of the quality of the box, it kind of gives the second-hand product that oomph where you're like, especially the phones. You know what I'm saying? So if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, so that comes off, and then you've got like this white box, which again feels nice quality. You know, sometimes you can get like these very cardboardy ones that haven't been printed on, and it's just brown cardboard. I appreciate the fact that you guys have taken the time to present yourselves well. You like, it just makes my experience, it might sound like I'm going on, but it's a really big thing. I get excited, for example, when airsoft guns have a nice box as well, because you're making my usability, my experience as a user, nicer. It's like I'm excited. It's exciting me to see what's in the inside, and it also makes me feel nice because, like I said, if I ever want to put this down and potentially sell in future, I will likely hold on to these boxes, because you can see like they will just add towards the value of the sale. So yeah, boom, let's get this opened and see what's on the inside. So it says, welcome to Neo S, start here, with a QR code. I'm gonna try and scan this QR code so that you guys can go through what I'll be going through, so you know what to expect. That's if my camera wants to pick up the QR code. There we are. So clean my phone screen. My phone is a bit busted. I need to actually get a new shatterproof. So that's loading, so we'll let that load. So in the box you get, it looks like the pad in this box. Let's see what this page is saying. Open the app store. So it's basically taken me to an app, which is the Crkd app, which looks like I need that app to connect to my pads and all of these things. So we'll get that downloaded while we're talking. Okay, we don't want the phone to lock. We want to download that. Okay, so I'm bugging. Thinking, what's the Apple playing at? So yeah, you get like this travel case bag, which what feels like to be the controller on the inside. Ooh, it does feel nice though. It's light, which would kind of make you feel like, oh, it's cheap. But do you know when something is light but it feels quality? Controller is a bit square, I will say that, but I like the fact that they've kind of got grooves in it that kind of allow it to sit within the hand. It does feel a bit square, but I'll have to comment on that and let you know how I get on with it. Has back buttons. The back buttons do feel a bit clicky, but the thing I like about it particularly is the like I said, the triggers are not clicky. Those feel clicky, but you want them clicky. Your left and right backs are always meant to be kind of clicky. That's what they are on the average pads, but your trigger sensitivities, you don't want those clicky, so that's nice. It just feels nice to have these, and I believe they're meant to be detachable somehow. Meant to, I don't know how you detach them, so we'll come back to that at some point. But yeah, so far so good. I'm not gonna lie to you, most of the buttons, oh, I thought they would feel a bit more clicky, but no, that's alright. That's actually okay. I feel like I would be able to play Call of Duty. I feel like I'd have to get used to the squaringness of it, because it is a bit squarey. But so far so good. I'm happy. It feels nice. I might even try and see if I can connect it to my phone quickly. Oh, do I have to make an account right now? Really, guys? Let me see if I can make a quick account with Facebook. Yeah, let's see if we can make a quick account. But I'm gone, guess we rarely speaking. Big Zubber and brown juice, the beat kicks in. Reminisce about old days, the barrel spin. Now I pour out my pain just to see win-win. Pray for them, the next gens, they sin. Go so hard in this. Come on Facebook, there we are. Okay, we'll continue while that's loading. So it looks like you get that in the box, the controller. You get like a travel bag for it, which is always nice. It says Neo S on the back. Inside here it looks like, what is this? So you get a wire, which I believe is meant to be its charging wire. So I'm assuming this would go in there, and then that's how you obviously charge the pad, which is nice. Everything feels quality. I like the fact that everything has its logo. Sometimes these products can feel like very cheap because people have just bought like chargers to go with them. So that's a very good start. Very good start. Give us a second, peeps. Just trying to set this app up. So I've gone to the app. It asks you for like a profile picture. Give permissions to stay in the loop. Yes, you can notify me. Welcome to Crkd. This product has a rarity rank. Each product has a rarity rank. This product is based on a product number your device receives during manufacture. Okay. I would like to know. Tap. I'm already on a product.
I never support them things or celebrate them things. I just give God thanks we're still here.
Okay, I'm not really sure the point. Won't work on low battery mode. Turn low battery mode off to proceed. Okay, let's have a look.
Showed me the plan, of course I made you gang. Took an interest in your future, not the upper hand. Had to let go of my flaws to be a better man. Know you from nowhere, you stay chill, then I let you hang. Showed me the plan.
Oh, so I literally had to just put my product next to the phone and it scanned it. So what is this rank? Reveal rank and product number.
Had to let it go, pain inside, don't let it show. I kept my head up when I was just feeling fed up. Couple new recruits to the team to get this spread up. Protective of mine, elegant, smooth fellas. God, 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 aid, I be my right hand. And when we lost Luke, I promise we stayed tight, fam. Just like a real fam. KO say you real, man.
So I believe that's it, trying to find what my product number or rarity is. I'm gonna probably block this out in the video so you guys can't see the number, just for the sake of me keeping my product identity safe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So it basically brings up all the product information via an NFC tag on the product, which is, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's really cool. So Neo Emerald Green Edition, Cryptic Rarity, which is red. I don't know how far up the list that is. I'm gonna have to look at their booklet. Product number, it gives me product number, serial number, platforms for the Switch, batch, which is mad. It's quite an early batch, 374. It's not the earliest, but for game console things like this, that's a really, really early product number. And then it obviously tells you when it was released. That's nice. Connect to control. Optimize performance. Hold. Give me 1 second, because it's telling me to do some stuff quickly. So let me try and do that stuff. I think this is it trying to connect itself to the phone. So it's asking me to Neo firmware update. So we're gonna do that, firmware update. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already excited. This is already good, the good things that I'm seeing here. It's giving me options to update the pad, like that's crazy. So yeah, so then you obviously get this booklet, which is important information that you need to know. Connect and endorse Nintendo Switch sensors, select change order LED pairing. Okay, this is telling you how to use it. So press and hold home for 3 seconds to enter pairing mode. Okay, I'm gonna keep this about because that's gonna basically tell me how to use the thing. To be fair, I only want to know how to connect and how to turn the damn thing off. After that, I'm all good. And how to know when it's charging and when it's dead. But yeah, apart from that, I'm good. So yeah, and then it looks like, so that's updating the pad as we speak. So I'm gonna let that do that. I'm gonna keep this local because that looks like it's like a little booklet that tells you roughly how to do some of the basic functions. And then yeah, it looks like that's all that's in the box. So I'm gonna keep that stuff local. I'm gonna need that charging pad out. But so far so good. Like, I'm actually quite excited to see what this pad can do. Might need to charge my phone before I get that game off Call of Duty, but even if it's just a quick one, just to see what the pad can and cannot do. So yeah, we're gonna let that continue updating and doing what it's doing. I'm gonna chuck that to one side. I think I will keep that pad thing that the cover thing that they've given me though, because that cover thing looks like it will be very, very useful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very, very useful in keeping the controller itself kind of like safe and protected, especially when it's being carried around. I can never get these boxes things to go back up, which is very interesting. You know, like they put these little things in the middle. I always struggle to get the thing to come back up. And it's probably not that deep, but it would just allow the box to be held properly. Probably not that deep as much as the time I'm putting in there, but I just want it like that. There we are, done. So I'm gonna chuck that away. It just looks better, innit? And then I can hang it up somewhere. So that's that. I don't know where it's come out of the app, so we're gonna log back into the app. Close. That's nice though, because it's like it logs my product. Ooh, firmware. Hold for 3 seconds. Yeah, have you updated? Your device is up to date. Okay, so that's why it kicked me out of it. So it looks like it allows you to map your buttons, which is actually pretty cool. What would I want that left one to be? Maybe like a brake. And then S1, which would be the other side, would be like an A, that's like a jump. Do you know what? That's not bad. I'm gonna leave that. That's pretty cool. So you can basically map your buttons inside the system, which is pretty cool. And you can also disable the back buttons inside the system. Your triggers, you can set their tensions and check them, which is that's so bloody cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Select the press sync, medium, high. I'm gonna leave them quite low because it's very responsive, but I guess as the triggers wear out, I would obviously have to up the sensitivity. But that's really cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so excited to see that. You can check your gyroscope sticks. That's pretty cool as well. So as I'm turning, you can see. That's really nice, because then I can see that my sticks are not out of
actions. Ish I had to do. If we unified, we overcome slavery. Many think it, I just say it, call it bravery. Young, progressive and black, you know they hate to see independent. I don't care what labels could pay a G. So much leng past my lung. Private company feeding us GMO foods, they wanting us trapped. My young boy just came home for a booting. That young nigga tapped. Can't be slipping when I'm puffing on a potent, silent, but I stay strapped. Gave her wood, now she talking about family tree. You know it ain't that. Ain't got time for the bad bees, dog. I got money on mine. Watch my chain too long, have me nervous. I put money on your mind. The Cali be potent, that girl is a bogus. I can't risk my seed. My heart too low, took L's like fug. Big slime soon free. Had to drop cause the fans they keep asking. You drop trash, had the fans all laughing. Disappeared and I